What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at the solo song, or maybe it's a duet. I guess technically it's a duet. We'll find out exactly how this is structured from the Laboum member Soyeon featuring or in collaboration with Park Jae Jung. The name of the song is XOXO, and I just got to say this right off the bat. First off, Laboum is a great group. I think they're fantastic. Their music is really fun to listen to. And also, this girl right here, I think that every member of Laboum could do a pretty good job with a solo release, but Soyeon is definitely, I think, worthy of getting a little bit of the spotlight for herself. So we're going to see what this song is all about. I'm going to do what I do in all my videos here. I'm going to listen to this song. I'm going to give you guys my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions on it, whether I like it or not. So if that is something you guys are interested in hearing more of as I cover other K-pop releases in the future, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. So with all that being said, let's get this song started. Okay, so it's gonna be a duet. They're gonna like have an equal share of the lines and the parts in that song. It's gonna be a good song. I like how the Laboum like social media account and all that stuff, like they were promoting the hell out of this, or they actually just dropped this out of nowhere on me, to be completely honest. And they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a solo release, and their member's not even the first person, the person to get the first lines in the song. I think that's kind of interesting. But then again, what would you expect from them? They gotta promote their you know, the associated acts and stuff like that for whatever they do. This is nice. I like this. This is definitely, I don't know if I would say that this is what I expected or what I was anticipating, because I don't necessarily go into these with any sort of like expectations as to what I'm gonna hear, but this definitely makes a lot of sense, you know? You know, this might not be the most spectacular ballad song I've ever heard. This might not be the most, you know, it's not just like setting off any fireworks inside my mind or anything like that, but you know, as someone who generally really likes Laboum, I'm enjoying this a lot. This is a really nice song. Also, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you can know this, but she's got some vocal ability. She can sing. Like most of the members of Laboum can actually sing really well. You know, they got some pretty crazy vocal talents. So I'm not exactly surprised by how nice her vocals and how you know, good all this sounds, but you know, it's always nice to get the focus put on the vocals. That was a cute song. That song was cute. I think that's the best way to describe it. It was cute. It was sweet. It was just really nice and pleasant to listen to. yeah, I mean, I don't really know if there's, I mean, this song, listening to it, it didn't really give me a whole lot to talk about as far as the musicality of it, because it's just one of those, I guess it's an R&B kind of thing. I don't know exactly. When K-pop gets its hands on genres of music and it makes it like a K-pop song, it kind of messes it up. So it's not easy to kind of identify what the kind of song is. But I would definitely say that this is something that's obviously based off of, you know, the R&B genre of music, and then they made it K-pop. So it's a little bit different. It's a little, you know, as a result, a little bit, I guess, generic. But, you know, that's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily, I don't think, I wouldn't expect, I would hope that the company isn't really expecting that this is going to be a song that's going to sell like crazy. But then I'm probably wrong, because Korea has a just serious love for the ballad songs. So maybe I'm completely wrong. I have no idea. But regardless, from my perspective, and you know, this is my video, so my perspective is, well, at least up until you guys leave your comments, is the only one that matters. And that's the reason why you come here. So I'm going to share my perspective. This song is not necessarily the most, you know, interesting, as I just said, but what I'm liking about this, of course, is with any solo release, we get to remove an idol from the group dynamic with them working as a team together. So they're not like kind of limited to a certain specific role, you know, being a rapper or a vocalist, or, you know, the main vocalist or the not main vocalist, or you're not even the main rapper, or you're the visual, so you don't get to sing that much maybe. You know, there's all this dynamic and all the different roles and all that stuff that members in a group play. But when you get taken out of the group, then you got to take up all of those roles. You got to fill everything. And, you know, Soyeon, she's not a rapper. That's not her skill set. So, of course, she's not the one there's not going to be any rapping. If there was, that'd be crazy. At least from her. Maybe a featured artist in a song can do the raps, which is something that you see pretty frequently with solo releases, where you get a vocalist who's doing the thing, and then to bring in the, you know, required rap verses in a K-pop song, they bring in a featured person to provide the rap lines. You know, that happens pretty frequently with solo releases. But I like solo releases. I like listening to solo music because you get to see the idol stand on their own without any other group, you know, without any other members helping them, providing like harmonizing vocals or doing anything else to like kind of help them out with their singing or performing, and they just get to do it all on their own. And of course, the only thing that they can do is what they're really, really good at. So in this case, it's the vocals. In the case of like Ravi from VIX, it's the rapping. And so you get something that's completely different to a certain extent from what you would get from the group. So, you know, if Laboum released a song like this, I wouldn't be surprised, because they definitely do have the ability, you know, on an individual member basis to actually pull something off like this. But it's not going to be their thing. They aren't necessarily going to be doing something like this on a, you know, as an entire group. And so you get a really nice, soft, sweet, cute, you know, little vocal ballad, perfect for winter. In all honesty, it's a really good, you know, kind of like warm and cozy kind of song. You know, kind of makes like you feel all like you're all cuddled up next to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you just listen to the song, just chilling. You know, it kind of has that little feel to it, which is really nice. You know, but for me personally, it's not, if I wasn't a fan of Laboum to begin with, I'm not going to be, you know, getting interested in the group because of this. But as a fan of the group, as someone who enjoys their music and recognizes, or, you know, has enjoyed a lot of their music, I'm definitely interested in this. I've gotten some enjoyment out of it. I think that it's something that is valuable to me. So, you know, from the perspective of somebody who's not necessarily a fan of the group or either of the people in this song, this might not be something that's going to kind of like grab your attention and sell and promote the group. But as a fan, or as somebody who likes the group, potentially, then this would be a song that you or any other fans would enjoy. That's my personal take on it. It's not really, like I said, amazing. It's not attention grabbing. It's not attractive, but it does have a nice, good feeling to it. And that is something that the fans of the people associated with this song, who are singing in the song, are going to kind of enjoy and get some value out of it. So that's really it. That's all I got to say. It's a really, really nice song. Definitely awesome. You know, I just love listening to solo music in general because, you know, like I said, kind of removes them from the group. They get to do their thing on their own. Then we get to see what they can do, you know, just what their strengths are. You don't have to, you know, worry about that getting kind of, distracted or diluted by the presence of other members of the group. So that's all I got to say about this song. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on it. down below. Question of the video is gonna be, if there was another member of Laboum who would get a solo release or a solo song, which one do you think that it is? I personally, if I would have to name somebody else, I would have to I personally would have to name Soyeon as somebody who I would like to see a solo release from. But, you know, of course, that's up to the company on whether or not they want to do that. So that's my answer to that question. I want to know your answers to that question, and of course, your general thoughts and opinions on this song. So drop all that stuff down in the comments below. Don't be afraid to share whatever it is you think, no matter if you think that people are going to love it or they're going to hate it. Put it down in the comments. I'm interested in hearing it, and I'm trying to build a community here that is all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions, whether we agree or disagree. So that is going to be it for this video. Actually, I got to do the whole. So if you're interested in joining that community, then please do consider clicking the subscribe button down below. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next time.